Hi, how are you doing today, Lisa?
Very well, thank you, Peter. How are you?
Thank you. Yeah, good, thank you. We really appreciate the time you've taken this evening to
Pleasure.
participate. Are you comfortable talking where we are in the setting?
Yes, I am. Thank you. Thank you for considering my privacy. It makes it a bit more.
Yeah. And the position of the recording, the sound of the audio, everything's okay?
Yeah, that was fine. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Good. Please feel free to tell me if any questions are too personal. And please take your time to answer the questions freely and openly. We're in no rush today, so please take your time. And I pass absolutely no judgment on any opinion or anything you have to say. Everything is greatly appreciated. So again, we thank you. So just to start off, can you describe what the term friendship means to you?
Friendship to me, what it means to me is very important. Friendship to me is a relationship. So I think there are certain rules within a friendship. So to call it friendship, it would be respectful. It would be reciprocal. So if I'm being kind to you, be kind back to me, and a lot of trust in there. So friendship it's different from the respectful relationship you'd have with the guy at the post office, or so. Although he could be your friend, but you know what I mean. So like a stranger.
Yes.
So yeah, someone you know. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, good. Well, in terms of maintaining a healthy well-being, how would you describe the significance of friendship for you as a child growing up?
As a child, it was very significant. Yeah, if I straight away when you say that to me, I think back. I really needed my friends. I really valued my friends. Friends. If I had friends, it made me feel good about myself. That I was, a good person, and felt safe and comfortable and trusted.
Okay. Well, how do you feel about the social interactions you've had at university? How would you compare this transition from a child into an adult?
Different. I came to university as a means to an end, so to get an education. So I didn't actually think that I would have any friendships. It's been more. I knew that I was going to come and participate fully, and again with respect and responsibility, but different because I have my friends around me at home. So, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Well, thinking about the social interactions you've had at university, can you elaborate on some of the more positive and the more negative events that you've had over the time?
I guess the positive events are that I have made friends, and but when I think of like social interactions, it hasn't really been social interactions either because a lot of the students around me are young. However, I have been in group situations. We've had to do assignments together and work towards a common goal. So that I've always had a positive experience of that. So.
And any negative events? Could you
not
imagine?
Not for me, but I have witnessed others. A bit of conflict within group situations, and have noticed that it sort of stifles our creativity, things like that.
Well, to elaborate on that. In terms of group work, how would you describe the significance of friendship and relationships and cohesiveness?
I think the way that people behave. So I think it probably could have a negative effect if you were a friend in a group situation and things didn't go very well. There was some conflict, and then after it, you weren't friends because of it. And also, I suppose because you spend so much time with each other in that time, friendships could be formed. So that would be positive for some people. I have witnessed that a little bit, but as I said, usually the students are a bit younger than me, so I don't know if I'd call it social or friendship in that. But I do notice that we work better if people are being respectful and kind, and then task management came a thing out of that too. If everyone's sort of pulling their weight, conflict was less, and so I sort of found that when there was no conflict, we got more work done and we got better results.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. Well, can you share with me some of your experience with online sort of relationships or friendships in your time at university in particular?
Like Facebook?
Social media can be an example, which I'd like you to elaborate, and even sort of the discussion boards that the university offers.
Oh, okay. Well, Facebook, I'm not great. Facebook to me is a tool, and I'm on it because, especially because I've got kids as well, invitations come through, notices come through. That's the reason I've got Facebook. I don't really communicate myself very much on Facebook. I just know that I have to be on it, otherwise I'm going to miss out. Because it's right when if you think of friendships in that, there has been a time where I didn't get invited to a party, but I actually did, but I didn't look at Facebook.
Yeah.
So it's sort of kind of my fault, and then that was horrible because I got all upset about something I didn't need to get upset about. Then again, they should have known that wasn't on Facebook. But what's the other thing you said? Oh, discussion boards. Oh, that is really, really helpful. Yeah, so I find that really helpful, and very generous students get that going, and that promotes you wanting to participate in that as well. Because I remember when I first thought, I'm not asking that question, everyone's going to think I'm stupid, but it is when you watch other people do it that sort of contagious. That takes responsibility and respect as well.
Yeah. So in terms of your academic success so far, how would you personally rate the importance of the online platforms and friendship sort of combined?
I think they probably promote friendships, and I think if people are being friendly, then it's going to have a positive effect on you. I guess make you feel better and make you feel more inclined to do it again. I guess So it becomes a bit contagious.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So how has your understanding of friendship changed through adulthood or through your time at university in particular?
My understanding of friendship, probably it evolves as you get older. It is different because you just learn things. You grow up. You understand. Things become less embarrassing and I don't know. Yeah, it's a developmental thing. Yeah, it does change.
No, that's good. That's fair enough. And would you say this has had any sort of effect on your well-being?
Having friends.
Yeah,
It does. Yeah, absolutely.
The change in relationships that you've had so far. Has this affected your well-being?
It can do, and it's the quality of the relationship which influences my well-being, I think too. So if the relationship is boring or it's one-sided, I go away. I fade away.
So in what ways have your experiences with friendship so far differed or stayed the same as your expectations with friendship?
At university?
Or for friendship, yeah.
They surpassed my expectations because I didn't think that I would get any friends. And so I've come along thinking I'm going to be the only old person doing my degree, and I come along and there are more people. So so it's surpassed my expectations.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much. That almost concludes our discussion for today. Is there anything that you'd like to add that we may not have covered?
No, I don't think so. I just sort of think when you're talking about the university thing, that I do notice that when everything is cohesive and it's friendly and showing a bit of friendship, that you do feel like you're more in that flow and you become more curious. You want to sort of do a bit more work. Yeah. I think it promotes curiosity.
Everything you've added today has been very, very useful. Thank you for speaking so openly, and the extended response has been very useful. Is there anything we've discussed that you've been not happy with at all?
No, but it's got me thinking about friendship within that. So,
Well, I'm happy to clarify you or assist you with anything that might concern you from here on out. You're able to contact me.
Thanks. And if you need to interview me again, please do give me a call.
And any further queries about the research, please.
I'll be really interested to hear it goes.
Yeah.
I would love to.
And again, any ongoing issues with friendship, I'm happy to refer you to the psychologist that we're in contact with, whether or not you need it. Just please, let me know. And finally, I'd like to formally thank you for the time you've given up today.
My pleasure.
Your input means so much to us, and again, we can't thank you enough for speaking out and
my pleasure. I highly value research, so
we'll be sure to keep in touch. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you. I'd love to know.